Yer, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Lil Dor, back again with another video. Today, we got a new You Know Ball episode. Make sure you guys hit the like, hit the sub. See, I told y'all, man, reading the comments, y'all said put your shirt back on. We laid it up, you know? So I'm always looking out for you guys. Look out for me, man. We've been stuck at 59 subs for like 3 months? What the fuck? How we get 20 views a video and stuck at the same sub count? Come on, guys. Send this to a friend. Say, hey, Lil Dorant wants to let you know, have a great day. Simple as that. That's all I need. Once you guys do that, then I'll love you and I'll suck. Let's get into the first segment of the video.
I got money coming, I got hundreds on me. Keep them ops running. I just smoked up. You can keep it coming.
Okay, first off, we got this Ben Simmons for Jaylen Brown thing, right? And I just want to talk about it. I don't think it's realistic. So the report came out that the Celtics talked to the Sixers about Ben Simmons for Jaylen Brown. And then immediately after that, another report came out saying that that never was talked about. So like we really don't know who to believe in this situation. For me, I don't really give a fuck. Like I remember before the season started, I had a trade. Hold up, I might be able to find it. Okay, so I did find it, right? And this trade I think still seems fair. We're talking about the Sixers getting Jaylen Brown and the Celtics getting Ben Simmons, Isaiah Joe, and a first. Let me know what you guys think of that. I know a lot of probably Celtics fans want Maxey. If this were to happen in this hypothetical world where this trade never happens, right? I don't think this trade's happening. But I don't think Maxey's realistic. I think Matisse is realistic, but I don't think Maxey's realistic. Maxey's been looking really good. He's been looking like, what was he, 22nd pick, I think they said? You know, my phone be blowing up. You feel me? Yeah, Maxey's been looking good. Late pick, really looking like a steal of the draft. He's making it seem like the Sixers don't even need Ben Simmons type shit. Sixers have looked good without Ben Simmons, but imagine if they had a creative scorer like Jaylen Brown, a player who could fit their defensive identity like Jaylen Brown. Who's scoring with Matisse, Jaylen Brown, and fucking Embiid? Like, you could actually play Jaylen Brown with Matisse because Jaylen Brown shoots the ball. Ben Simmons doesn't. You know, we don't gotta state the obvious at this point. But, come on. Simple as that, man. I want to know what you guys think about that. It's not the comment question. Wait to leave a comment, okay? I kept saying leave a comment. Wait to leave a comment because this next, maybe not the next thing. We're going to talk about something that I want you guys to comment about. Okay, let's do this. Y'all already know. Time for your NBA coverage. Sponsored by Custom Ink. That's what I'm trying to get at, but it's not actually. I don't know why I said that. Fuck it. So I watched 4 games this week. Or actually, I watched 3 games this week. First of all, let's talk about this Luka game winner, man. This is the game I watched. I didn't watch this whole thing. But Luka Doncic, man. Luka Doncic hooped his ass off. Everyone was quote tweeting the tweet from Celtics. I think Celtics Riley. He tweeted out something about Tatum getting better in the offseason. Luka smoking hookah. Luka fading on the fucking Celtics, bro. It don't matter what he's smoking. He's smoking that Celtics pack. You feel me? The Mavericks win this game. I think it was 107-104. After that Luka 3, he fucking gunned him down, bro. That shit was nasty. I was kind of pissed. I was watching it on the Mavericks like radio team or whatever. Announcer was like, I was watching on the Celtics one, actually. That's what I meant to say. I was watching on the Celtics announcer, and they were like, Luka steps back, takes a shot, hits it. You know, like I wanted some hype, some energy. The game winner was kind of underwhelming for me, but dude, you look at that replay. He had a triple team step back. That was nasty. Next game I watched, while it's fresh on my mind, I watched this Lakers Heat game from today, Wednesday. Lakers end up winning But these teams looked so dog shit. Both of them did. I mean, Lakers were fucking missing free throws. Duncan Robinson missing free throws. Dwayne Dedmon missing free throws. Bam missing free throws. Bam fouling out. Bam traveling. So many bad calls in this overtime. Malik Monk scored 27 though. Great game from him. Shout out to him, man. I've been telling people, everyone wanted, when Malik Monk was signed, Laker fans were like, look at his 3-point percentage. He's going to be a great spotter for us. That's not his game. Like, to me, Malik Monk reminds me of what J.R. Smith was to LeBron. You know, I think that's going to be his role. You're going to see 27. Next 10 games, he's probably going to have 4, 6, 3, and then you'll see another 15, 18-point game somewhere in there too. So that's really what I like about Malik Monk. He's been balling lately. Or not lately. I don't know what he's been doing lately. I'm honestly, like, the thing I love about what I'm doing on this ball, I'm not talking about shit I haven't seen. Like, I only watched 3 games this week, and I'm telling you guys about them. Like, I'm not going to BS and be like, talk about some shit I don't know about, you know. I'm going to tell you guys what I've seen from teams. I don't really look too much into stats. I like eye test, and then stats kind of back it up. If I'm being honest, dude, I wrote down Bulls vs. Sixers. I don't remember anything from this game. So, like, I don't really want to talk out of my ass about it. But one thing I did want to talk about is the Thunder owning the season series on the Lakers. We won again tonight, so we're, I think, 4-7. I wish we were 0-11, bro. I want us to tank for a pick. Next year we could push for the playoffs, whatever. We need to get one of these top 2 picks, man. We need Chet or the other big dude. Man, that would be so great for us. But, like, I know y'all don't want to hear Thunder talk, you know. Thunder talk coming soon. I'm not going to say anymore. Okay, let's keep moving. Next thing I want to talk about, shout out my boy Phil, because he's the motivation for this, man. Lowry versus Westbrook. For some reason, this dude brought it up and made it seem like I was some big Lowry enthusiast, Westbrook hater type of guy. Not the case for me, right? But if we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. I think, to me, Westbrook is by far the better player. But there is a but. I think most teams in the league would rather have Kyle Lowry. I think Lowry takes a team over the top, right? Like, Westbrook's not going to be able to sit in the corner, and we've seen that this season. Westbrook's kind of been a mess this year on and off. He had a great game tonight, but, like, Lowry's 16, 7, and 5 sometimes is more important to a team than a triple-double from Westbrook. So that's kind of my question of the day. Your favorite team, would you rather have Westbrook or Lowry? For the Thunder, I'd rather have Westbrook because it's Westbrook. But I do think, like, the Lakers should have pulled the trigger on Lowry last year. I was telling people that, like, as cool as THT is, I think he's under, what's the word? Like a spotlight because he's on the Lakers. I don't think on any other team he'd be highlighted the way he is on the Lakers. I don't know, like, a comparison on what level he's at, but, like, he's no Michael Porter. Like, he's not that young guy, you know? Like, you pull a trigger on a player to win a championship. Because I think the Lakers had a better chance winning a championship last year with Lowry than they do this year with Westbrook. But, again, another but. The way Westbrook helps is the Lakers won't slip to a 7th seed this year by the end of the season. I could tell you that. Because if LeBron and AD are missing games, Westbrook could lead you to those wins. I don't think Lowry could do that by himself, but I think Lowry is a better player than Westbrook with LeBron and AD on the court with him than Westbrook is with LeBron and AD on the court with him. Let me know what you guys think, though. Excuse me. Let's move on. I don't know how I missed this, but I'm putting the thumbnail together, and I'm like, what happened this week in basketball? How did I forget about Jokic and Morris, man? I mean, I didn't watch this live, but from the replays I saw, I'm going to roll the clip.
Adebayo, no, Jokic was there. Nuggets have 5 on 4. And Jokic, oh no! No! Keep the players on the bench. Not sure what set Jokic off. Oh, so Morris banging Jokic first. They'll take. Of course, you know that the Nuggets have history with the Morris brothers, particularly Marcus Morris. So a couple of checks, and we'll see how the officials sort this one out.
It's a dirty play both ways, I think. As someone that plays basketball, you could tell Morris was not making a play on the ball. He just ran into Jokic. And then at the same time, Jokic threw him. So that's dirty too. I don't think either should be suspended for this though. And if one is suspended, they should both be suspended for the same amount of games and fined the same amount. Both of them kind of fucked up, and I didn't like it. Or I do like it. I like Jokic sticking up for himself, and like that's a Morris play. Like you can't really be mad at it as long as no one gets hurt. That's the big thing. So y'all gotta be careful with what you do, but also can't be doing that. Okay, I'm gonna throw this on your screen. Whoosh, cool little sound effect. These are my NBA power rankings. Okay. So, right off top, let me know where your favorite team is. But I got the Warriors number 1. This is off of probably, I don't want to say who I'd take to win a championship, but I think who I'd take if the season were to end right now to win a championship, if that makes sense. Like, I think the Nets will be higher after 82 games, but if the playoffs were to hit right now, these are who I'd take. Pelicans, bottom of the league. They're 1 in 15, whatever. I think when Zion comes back, they're going to be a different team. But right now, this is what they're looking like. Rockets, Pistons. I think the Timberwolves may surprise some people. They've just kind of dropped off. I think the Timberwolves could be much better than they are, but they're just not that. And that's kind of why I have them so low, because they're frustrating. I got the Magic at 26, which is way higher. I thought Magic would be bottom of the league before the season started. My Thunder, 24. Hawks, disappointing this year. I think Hawks and Blazers, really disappointing and not talked about enough. Everyone talks about Dame, but no one's really talking about like the Blazers' struggles. I feel like it's only about Dame. And then the Hawks right now are 4-8, which is like, I told y'all, I mean, everyone was like, Anthony, you don't think the Hawks are going to be a 5th seed? You don't think they're going to be a 4th seed? And I know we're just starting the season, right? But so many teams got better in the East that I think this team's going to be scary in the playoffs. But regular season-wise, they still got a claw to make the playoffs. Celtics, 19, very disappointing. I got the Lakers under the Raptors. Just right now, I mean, tonight was a really good game for the Lakers. It showed a lot from them. But at the same time, that game really didn't mean anything. Jimmy Butler's out. LeBron's out. The 2 best players on each team were hurt. So I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, let's move the Lakers up 5 spots and drop the Heat 5 spots off of this one game. What else do we see? The Grizzlies are at 11. Clippers at 13. Cavs at 14. They've been a surprise too. I've been liking the Cavs. I've been liking Ricky Rubio, All-NBA. Let's go to the top 10. We got Mavericks 10. I'm gonna swallow my pride here. I think I had the Mavericks missing the playoffs or being like an 8 seed. They've looked really good. I still think they're a regular season team, but they have looked really good. We got the Nuggets at 9. What do I got to say about the Nuggets? I think the Nuggets don't have the players, but they're really good at putting together good lineups with bad players, if that makes sense. Like Will Barton's been hooping. No one's talking about him. MPJ's been struggling. I think this team can only get better as the season goes on. Suns at 8. Suns have been like a pretty boring team to watch this year, but like they're still the Suns. I think they've got high finals odds. I think they could win a championship this year. Honestly, I think any of these teams from 12. No, hold up. The teams that I think could win the championship by the end of the year are the Celtics. I'll throw in there too. Just like stay with me, right? Celtics, Lakers, Nets, Clippers, Bucks, Grizzlies, Mavericks, Nuggets, Suns, Knicks, Sixers, Chicago, Heat, Jazz, Warriors. So that's 15 teams. That's a lot of teams. And I skipped the Wizards. Yeah. Let's talk about the Knicks. Knicks have been rolling under the radar. RJ Barrett's looked really good. Julius Randle's looked really good. I think this team's just really good. They've got a lot of good players. It's like, and I'm not calling Randle Tim Duncan. It's like how the Spurs were though, where they just have so many just really good guys. You can't really you can't have an off night against this team. Wizards at 6. They've been a surprise. Out of those top teams I listed, they were the only one I really left off. Call me a hater, call it whatever. But they are like the Knicks, where they do have a lot of really good guys. I trust Randall more than Beal, as weird as it sounds. And then, like the Wizards' second guy would be what, Kuzma or Dinwiddie or Trez, and I trust RJ more than them. So I mean, that's in a playoff talk. But regular season, this team's looking good. They're a year away from me taking them serious. Sixers, same thing like the Nuggets, putting together good team with like bad player. Now I don't want to say bad because no NBA player is bad, but just not championship caliber players, and they're looking really good. I mean, Maxi's really proven himself. I mean, they're missing Simmons, they've missed Embiid, they've missed Harris, and they're still looking really, really good. So I like this team a lot. At 4, I got Chicago. I told y'all, man, I was a fan of Chicago start of the season. I don't know how people said they're gonna make the play-in. Like, what? Come on, do you guys watch basketball? This team looks really good. DeRozan, Levine, Caruso all on the court together. So much playmaking, so much I didn't even say Lonzo or Vucevic. That's crazy. Like, this team is really deep, really good. I like them a lot. Sorry. Man, I'm tweaking. I love this, man. I'm not gonna get deep, bro. I'll say that for the end of the video. 3, Miami Heat. They're looking good. I mean, I know they lost to Lakers tonight, and like their role players had bad games, but their role players have been hooping this season, you know. And that's what this team I think relies on. That's what I think these next 3 teams will rely on between the Heat, Jazz, and Warriors. They all need their role players to hoop. The Jazz are another one of those teams that's just boring. Like I haven't watched a Jazz game all year. But hey, their record shows that they're one of the best teams in the league. And then the Warriors, man, like, shit, man, they look crazy. They're looking really good. Just wait till Clay comes back. Like I was telling y'all, man, I see this from a mile away. Probably next week I'll compare my regular season rankings to what's going on right now. But yeah, man, I'm so good at this, man. I called Bucks Suns last year, before the playoffs started. Like, I'm just different this year, but yeah, let's roll into this team of the week. Hello. Welcome to this week's team of the week. Bro, I don't got a small creator sponsor. Like, I'm really looking out for you guys and no one wants to hit me up. So, like, what are we doing? Like, comment on this tweet, because this is going to be the tweet, okay? If you're a small YouTuber, comment on this tweet. And I want to put you guys in this team of the week. That's the point of this, man. I know I'm not clouded, 60 subs, but us small creators, we need to stand together. So comment on this tweet your YouTube link, all right? None of this like, oh, I stopped doing YouTube, but a shout out would be cool. Someone said that to me. Fuck you, bro. Like, I'm trying to shout out these dudes who are really grinding. They're really out here. So yeah, comment on this, bro. Let's get into this team of the week, man. At point guard, we have Steph, the chef, Curry. After a 50 burger, This dude hoops, man. Steph Curry, probably the MVP of the league right now. 50 burger. Anthony Edwards had a 48. Ant-Man shrinking down and dunking on some fools. We got 2 Warriors, 3 former Warriors or former Warriors, and a dude who's played against the Warriors. So a lot of Warriors talk today. But Anthony Edwards dropped 48 on them boys. Next up, Wiggins dunked on Cat twice and had 35 points, which is his career high against a team that's not the Thunder. Don't fact check that. As a Thunder fan, that's just what he does against us. But Wiggins 35 piece. Next up, we got KD. How his team scored 95 points and he have 38 and 11. This man is a hooper. He balls, man. KD is our power forward on this week's Team of the Week. And last but not least, we got Andre Drummond, who's been hooping his fucking ass off. Dude had 14 points, 25 rebounds, one of the cleanest double-doubles. Man, people still want to hate on him. I don't get it. But that is this week's Team of the Week, man. Make sure you leave a like, drop a sub, comment, bow, peace. Oh, dap up.